First of all, Sherilyn, welcome to London Film and Comic Con.
Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here.
I've got to ask you about Twin Peaks, of course. It's on its way back. Will we be seeing you back?
Here's the really unfortunate thing, is that I was told before I came here that I'm not supposed to say anything. I know that it is coming back with David, and I know that he is in process, and they're refurbishing the R&R diner and doing all that stuff, and I'm in contact with them,
If you were asked to come back, would you consider it?
Oh, of course. I mean, I would never have come back if David wasn't a part of it. So, I mean, that's my sacred family. I am a part of that family, and I want to do it. And I will do it if all the pieces of the puzzle come together.
Because there was a time when David actually dropped out, wasn't there? And did that impact you? Did you know about that? Were you following that?
That was pretty devastating. What happened on Easter morning, David called myself and other people, other actors, and said, well, I'm out. And I said, what does that mean? And he said, it means I'm out. I'm not doing it, and they're still going to do it. And I said, that's ridiculous. There is no Twin Peaks without you. If you're not doing it, I'm not doing it. And so me and some of the actors started talking, and what we could do to support getting David back on board. And and Machen had the idea to do a video. I don't know if some people have seen it, but all of us saying, Twin Peaks without David Lynch is like you fill in the blank. And now he's back. And mainly because of the public, and everyone fought so hard, and I mean, hundreds and thousands of people. It's like astonishing.
I was going to ask you about that because, I mean, this show is so beloved, and there's always that slight possibility that bringing something back might not work again. I know that you can't say that you're definitely part of this, but if you were to be part of it, how worried about that would you be?
Not at all. Not at all. I mean, it just doesn't... Sometimes you do things as an actor. Actually, whenever I do things as an actor, it's the experience of it. It's the experience of the work. It's the experience of that sacred family on the set. David is one of the best filmmakers that we still have in the world right now. For anybody to question him doing it was ludicrous, as far as I'm concerned. So I'm not worried that it's going to be, it certainly won't fill everybody's expectations, because this is a world that likes to focus on negative things sometimes. But I'm pretty certain it'll be special, because David is a very special artist and a special, friend, and yeah.
Now, you talked about the experience of making the original series. What was your favourite experience of making the original series?
Well, it's sort of in making it. It's just basically that I, as many girls my age, met David casting. Hi, how are you? Talked to him for 15 minutes, leave. They called me a week later and said, he's written you a role. Audrey wasn't in the script. That in and of itself is probably the coolest thing ever. He just had such a specific vision. He knew exactly what she was going to wear. She had to have saddle shoes. There were no saddle shoes in Seattle. They made the saddle shoes. They painted a pair of Oxfords because he demanded I have saddle shoes on, So there's tons of great memories, but I think really, truly the biggest, just that like somebody meets you of his caliber and his talent and saw in me a role that changed my life. It's a great gift.